Guys, today is Wednesday, 11th February. Let's do a quick review of this trade that's running here. This is a pre-recorded review, but I pasted all the activity today on the free WhatsApp channel that I'm running. So my small community, they were able to see the 3 trades that we'll be reviewing after this. I'll show you the charts. They were able to see me call them before they happened. This yellow shaded area here is volume imbalance on the daily chart, and at the opening bell we kept moving lower. I was able to sell short a small scalp as we were approaching the closure of the opening range gap for today. Regular trading hours opening range gap, it was a premium gap. As it was approaching the low of that gap, which was in close proximity to the pre-session lows that we formed from 7 a.m. until 9:30. I was able to participate a small scalp, and then I was waiting for this thing to give up the ghost and start moving higher. And on that WhatsApp channel, I told the guys that I was waiting to see whether we'll have some discount sensitivity at this volume imbalance, and that is what we got here. You can see I've moved my stop to lock in some profit, and remove risk on the trade as well. Because with the current volatility that we are seeing, it's possible for this thing to come down and erode all the profits. So as ICT normally tells us, never, never, ever allow your stop loss to go stale. So those 2 highs there, they are very smooth. And that's the buy side liquidity pool that I was targeting on this run. I don't know why it always does this. Always get so close to your target and then it starts teasing you. Just have to exercise some patience, especially after you lock in some profits. Just let it run. You can see it's wicked outside that BC, that blue box above. The buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, or a bullish fair value gap. You can see the bodies are respecting it. They are closing inside, but the wicks are allowed to do the damage. But the bodies tell the story. And the storyline is still, the plot is still bullish. I'm still looking for higher prices. I'm still looking for that buy side liquidity pool to be tagged. There you go. Now let's go back to the that's this is where we are. But anyway, let me don't have any positions running. I just want to show you the business for today. Took 3 trades, all called before they happened on the free WhatsApp channel. So at 7, that's the start of the pre-session hours. 7. all the way to 9:30. So on a 15 minute, I was looking for relative equal highs. You can see where my entry was just a few minutes in the macro, the 650 to 710, because I was looking for higher prices. You can see there was some hit on that trade, not by much, because it was just moving into this imbalance. Then it started moving higher, retracement again into this. So these are quadrant levels and 8 levels of that daily that suspension block. So you can see it coming back to that gap, coming back to that. Look at the bodies respecting that consequent encroachment of that suspension block. And at 8:30, when the news data was being released, dipped higher, and the limit was here. So you can see it went way beyond that. Then at 9:30, we started moving higher. We had a premium, a huge premium opening range gap. But my interest were these lows. You see these precession lows. So as it was moving lower, yesterday you remember what ICT was telling us. So if you look at this range, so when it gets to about 50% and you know this is in play, you'll see some consolidation there. That's what I saw. Then I was waiting for it to show me that it wants to move lower. And as it was moving lower, I had a short targeting those. You can see the exit is so close to this level because it's a sensitive level on the higher time frame. That's a little scalp. And then that is a trade that we just reviewed. So I was telling our community on WhatsApp that I'm waiting to see if this thing kept drawing lower. I had no interest, but I wanted to see whether we would have some premium sensitivity on this daily chart. The volume imbalance, and you can see indeed we got that. But as you can see here, look at that low. The bodies are just staying inside that volume imbalance, and then it displaced higher, which of fair value gap there. You can see my entry was there, and I was targeting these highs. You can see how smooth they are. Those are relative equal highs. So it's a buy side liquidity pool. I was saying it's too smooth. You can see we went right to it, and my limit order was tick or 2 ticks below that. And you can see how we've been using, look at these bodies respecting that quadrant level. Again, look at that. Bodies are staying above. So the plot is still bullish. Move down. Look at this. What time is that? Look at that. The value gap laying on top of that consequent encroachment. Then see the reaction, the turning points. This can be scalps, by the way. And the bodies here are saying no, we still want to move higher. Look at where it's consolidating now. That's an 8th level. That's the business for today. I don't think I'm interested in taking any other trades. But it's been a nice day. This action is cleaner. So let's hope it will continue like this now until we get out of that messy consolidation that we are seeing on the daily chart. So I'll see you in the next one.